Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Just had a live stream a while ago. You guys go check that out. Okay. It's time to review. I'm not dreading it, it's just Attack on Titan Before the Fall, Chapter 2. What was it called? The Resolute Girl. Now, the artwork in this manga is generic. And people are saying, like, they're gonna say, well, okay. I had one guy commenting and he says, stop complaining about the artwork. Well, listen, stupid dickwads who want to complain about that. If you have a series and the artwork isn't cutting it, your story better be really good, because if you don't have a good story even, no one's going to read that shit. But overall, I will say this. This second chapter was very good. It was very good. I like what's going on here. Pretty much, to some extent, I like it. I like at least the first half of the chapter. Pretty much what's going on here, we have this guy, this like noble guy, who is trying to adopt the child of Titans. And we find out who this kid's name is. His name is, according to this, Kuyukuro. Now, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this artwork. I find it to be very generic. It's not fitting, But the story is, this Kuyukuro guy was a kid. Not going to say it's exactly like Guts' story, but it's similar. And it was like so fucked up because we have this scene where he's in the prison in his cell, and this guy who's adopting him, his son shows up and just kicks him and just beats the shit out of him. We have one scene where Kiyokuro is eating a spider. It was pretty crazy, and he was spitting up spit and shit. It was pretty intense. That happened. This is pretty fucked up. I was like, God damn. But artwork, yeah, the artwork gets a 2. I'm sorry. But overall, the way this chapter went, story-wise, in this chapter specifically, I give it 4. So overall, it's like a 3.5. But what I really enjoyed was the beginning. Like I said, the beginning, first half. We also get introduced in this chapter to the daughter of this guy, this noble, who has adopted Kiyokuro. And she apparently, is scared. She wants to, like, kill him. Go figure that. And there's actually a scene where they actually go above the wall and they look outside, above the wall into the distance. And they see a Titan. And they see the land. And the land is just barren. Just fucking barren. There's nothing there. And she's looking at the Titan and she's scared shitless. And that's when, like, I think there's a scene where she's in her house at the very end and she's like, I'm gonna kill the child of Titans, the child of Titans and shit. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? And like, are you really serious? That's what I wanted to say, because this was just silly. And she's like, in her house, we can't be allowed to live in our house. He can't be allowed in your house. The Titan, that monster. And she's like, totally Garen more or less just saying, I don't want that person living in the house. She doesn't want to live in the same house with this child of Titans. Putting a monster like that in our house, that child of Titan, cannot be not allowed to live. I have to kill the Titan's child. And it then says on the side, Titans cannot be allowed to live, concealing a too heavy resolution with her small chest. The young girl hands for Kyokuro. And the thing is, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this artwork. It's a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I just can't get into it. It's too generic. But for the story, for the actual story, I will say this. A lot of I don't want to say there's a connection, but I noticed a few people were chatting in the manga stream section. And a few people were wondering, like, what if Kyokuro goes with this girl? You know what I mean? Like they had, sex and stuff. And they gave birth to somebody. Because this essentially, and I don't want to say this, but essentially this could be the origins of the Titans, possibly. At least the ones that are, the human Titans. It might be. Possibly. But, gotta wait and see on this. The show's good. It's a good story. Before the Fall. It's just the artwork's not good. I just don't like it's too generic. And people are going to complain in this chapter review. Let them complain. Let them go. Stop complaining about the artwork. Well, you know what? Listen, if you have bad artwork, you better have a great story. Okay, you better have a great story. Because if you don't have a great story, then you're fucked. Personally, my opinion, the guy who's doing the artwork, fire him. Fire him. Right now. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. And tell Asayama, we want you to do the artwork. How hard is that? Because it's too generic. But the story I like. I like where this is going. This guy feels like Guts, but far more depressing. Because he doesn't do anything. He was getting abused. He was spinning up shit. He ate a fly. That was some gruesome shit in the beginning there. But I like the first half of this chapter, like I said. Give it a 3.5. Like I said, it's going to be... It's very generic, the artwork. But the story is there. I like the story. So if anything... For Before the Fall, you go with the story. That's the way I look at it. It's just... That's the way I look at it. I mean, I personally say the better spinoff is the Levy spinoff. That's better. It's better. Simple as that. But this, I say I stick with it. Like the story. Like how, what's going down. Kind of, and the connection there at the end with this girl and Kyokuro. I wonder where that will lie. I wonder where it will eventually come to fruition. Like, maybe down the road, we finally find out something unbelievably shocking about it. So, yeah. Something to look forward to. Give or take. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, people. I mean, hey, Akame ga Kiru has a better spinoff. I'm sorry. It has a better spinoff. The actual that's something else. The artwork is better in Akame ga Kiru 0. Hey, that's just the way it is, Yeah, hey, you don't like me talking about how bad the artwork is? Don't watch the video. Stop complaining about the artwork. Stop complaining to me about me complaining about the artwork. If you think, then don't watch the video. Simple as that. But this is the way it is. But for now on, I'm not going to rate the artwork I'm just gonna rate the story. When I do my ratings for these chapters, I'm rating the story, how it's progressing, and what's happening. But I definitely see here a connection that maybe that does happen, where this Kyo Kuro goes with this girl, this daughter of this noble guy. You know, they could give birth to the first human Titan, which would be interesting, which I would like to see how that goes down. But yeah, that's the story. That's all I got for you guys. Like I said, 3.5, but 4 for the story. Story's doing very well. I kind of like how they did this, and want to see some more. I want to see where this is going to a certain extent. I want to see like how how fucked up is Kyo Kuro's life gonna be in this mansion and everything, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Give this 3.5 altogether, 4 for the story. That's pretty much it, people. Nothing else got to say. There's some other things I'm going to be doing this week if I have the chance to. I've got a tag video to do. I never did it yet for Bon Anime, Mr. Bon Anime 007. And I'll take care of everything else later today, I guess, because today I'm going to a hockey game. Anders. So probably I'll get to Bleach later today, hopefully, and to Capillion and Kanata, but we'll see. We'll see. That's all I got for you guys. Bonkai Night 22. I'll see you guys later. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.